Here we go. It's last week of the auction. My top 10 list of auction results from around the globe is hand selected by me, Josh Levine, your host and guide to the world of auctions. And this is episode 9 of season 1 of America's hottest new YouTube series and social media sensation, just like J-Lo and Shakira. So, if you're a fan of my channel, Josh Levine Speaks, you know I do my best to build shows and series around things I hope you find as interesting as I do, and what is more interesting than the auction world. It's a favorite of mine. If all this sounds good to you, before you leave, subscribe below, turn on the notifications to get alerted to when I add new episodes and series. I really appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments below, whatever they are. That way I know what you like and want more of. And please, as always, share your ideas. I have links at the bottom of the video to everything I discussed today, all my social media channels, and also where you can find out more about these great auctions and these companies. So are you ready? It's last week at the auction. Coming in at number 10 with an Artmark lady head vase that brought $700 is Monarch Auction based out of Peoria, Arizona. This sale featured an amazing assortment of ladies' head vases, and rumor has it the collector has more to sell. So make sure you follow Robert at Monarch Auction. He's got great on-site sales coming up. Okay, number 9 is a classic Gibson Les Paul Studio from 1986, way back then when Duran Duran was cool. It brought $1,100 at Nadow's in Windsor, Connecticut. You know, guitars keep commanding top dollar and they seem to be great investments, so always keep an eye out for those. And by the way, Duran Duran's always cool. Next, number 8. One of my CAI buddies, Alex, just tipped me off to the fact that anvils are white hot again, at least in Georgia, and this Kolswa Swedish iron anvil realized $1,300 at South Auction and Realty in Swainsboro, Georgia. It was a mere 164 pounds, which is perfect for dropping on Wile E. Coyote. Super genius. Hey Alex, you're a super genius too. I love you guys. Next up, number 7, an impressive 16-gallon Hamilton & Jones decorated Eagle Crock brought $1,600 at Atlee Raber in Dundee, Ohio, where it even had a few issues, but you know when they're that rare, people will pay top dollar for them. Let's keep going. At number 6, a rare Lion gasoline sign at 60 inches in diameter brought $2,000 at Route 32 auctions in Crawford, Indiana. Also take a look at all those dings and things. Very rare, they'll still pay the money. Hey, there's a lot of newcomers in this week's list, so make sure you check out the links below, because these auction houses, you know, they may not be household names to you, but they have amazing stuff. It's a subculture, people, I keep telling you. You don't know what's going on. All right, moving on to number 5 is a large Berlin KPM porcelain plaque circa 1880 that brought $2,750 at Louvre auctions in Los Angeles. It was 15 by 10, and I still think it's a steal. It was made by KPM, but you know what? For the prices they've had recently for KPM in general, that was a great price. Coming in at number 4 is a very hard to find 1882 $100 gold certificate. No wonder it did $4,750 at One Great Deal auction in Meriden, Idaho. They have had some awesome paper currency recently at their sales. And I love their name, One Great Deal. Hey, can't beat that. Next up, number 3 is an education for many. A lot of vintage glass ornaments, Christmas ornaments and tree toppers, brought $6,000 at Conestoga in Manheim, Pennsylvania. I learned this lesson years ago when cleaning out a house and finding a mad stash of Christmas ornaments. You know, I put them on eBay for a client. This is way back in the day. Never forgot. And I always look for those babies. Next up, number 2 is Fun, a scenic animated porcelain and bronze clock. It was very unusual, and it seems like the bidders knew it. When the bidding was all done, it brought $1,350 at Fontaine's in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. They had an amazing lamp collection in that sale too, which will be very educational. They always have great stuff at Fontaine's, been around forever. But here we go, another education. Coming in at number 1, this Neuweilers Bock Holy Grail flat top beer can circa 1939, $28,000 at Maureen Auction in Brimfield, Massachusetts. So if you got a crazy uncle with a beer can collection, go check out that auction sales results at the bottom. Start digging. There were many shockers. You'd be surprised. So there you have it again, another week at last week at the auction, and I'm going to speed it up with today's rapid recap. Are you ready? At number 10 is an Artmark Lady Head Vase at $700. At number 9, a 1986 Gibson Les Paul Studio at $1,100. At number 8 is a Swedish Iron Anvil at $1,300. At number 7 is a Hamilton & Jones Eagle Clock, $1,600. At number 6 is a Lion Gasoline Sign at $2,000. At number 5 is a KPM Porcelain Plaque, $2,750. At number 4 is an 1882 $100 gold certificate, $4,750. At number 3, vintage glass ornaments at $6,000. At number 2, an animated porcelain bronze clock, $1,350. And at number 1, Neuweiler Bock out of Allentown, Pennsylvania at $28,000 for a beer can. Hey, this week's viewer email, I almost forgot. It comes from Jimbo S, if that's your real name. Can you share links to all the things you talk about? So my answer to this email is yes. Click down there. It's all down there. There's a little button over here. Plus, there's more tips and tricks. As I stumble upon them, I will always post them at the bottom. Email me at josh@JoshLevineSpeaks and feel free to send in any and all questions. I try to get to them all. Thank you again for watching. If you enjoy the show, subscribe below, turn on the notifications, and you will be alerted to all new episodes and series. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave your comments below to each video you enjoy. Go back and look through some of the old ones and leave your comments. I want to know what you want more of. It is you, the tubers, that give me these fabulous new show topics and ideas. So thank you. I hope you enjoy. And until next week.